Hello friend, welcome to my channel. Today I'm taking you on an exciting journey into the dark and mysterious world of Resident Evil 9, one of Capcom's most anticipated upcoming titles. While the game hasn't been officially revealed yet, leaks, rumors, and a few subtle hints from Capcom have ignited serious hype among gamers. From potential characters like Leon S. Kennedy to brand new environments and a mysterious storyline, we're going to break it all down and explore what might be waiting for us. So, buckle up, because we're diving deep into this. Let's start where things became official. In July 2024, Capcom finally confirmed that Resident Evil 9 is in development. The news hit the fan community like a bomb. Kosher Nakanishi, the director who turned Resident Evil 7 into one of the best entries in the series, is leading this project too.
Upper.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Eat it. It's good.
Dumb some bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Yes.
Not again.
He mentioned that after many challenges, his team finally landed on a strong concept that promises a totally different kind of experience. What exactly that means is still unclear, but it was enough to spark major curiosity. A few months later, on April 25, 2025, Capcom released a video celebrating 10 million copies sold of the Resident Evil 4 remake. In that video, there was a specific moment that really got people thinking. A sign reading "Thank you for playing" was shown, and from a certain angle, it appeared to include the Roman numeral 9, which means 9. Fans quickly interpreted this as a hidden teaser for Resident Evil 9. Well-known insider GamesDusk Golem confirmed this in a post on X, formerly Twitter, stating that this was a deliberate hint from Capcom. This move sent excitement levels soaring, suggesting the official reveal might not be far off. So the big question is, when will we actually see the game?
Where? Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not healthy.
According to rumors and credible sources like GamesDusk Golem, it looks like Resident Evil 9 will be officially revealed in 2025 and released in 2026. Capcom usually announces mainline Resident Evil titles less than a year before launch. For example, Resident Evil Village was revealed in June 2020 and launched in May 2021. Resident Evil 7 was announced in June 2016 and released in January 2017. If that pattern holds, we might see a proper reveal at major events like Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards in 2025. As for release, it could be as early as fiscal year 2026 by March 2026, or even later that same year, likely to avoid clashing with a massive release of GTA 6. Now let's talk about the game itself. What kind of experience is Resident Evil 9 shaping up to be? There are a lot of rumors surrounding its story, characters, and gameplay, so let's take them one by one. According to leaked details, the game takes place on a mysterious island inspired by Singapore. The island will feature a wide variety of environments: dense jungles, ancient temples, modern laboratories, and abandoned factories. This environmental diversity could provide an incredible visual and gameplay experience, with each location delivering its own unique vibe. Imagine walking through a foggy jungle only to suddenly face a strange creature, or exploring a decaying lab in search of clues. The setting sounds like a perfect match for the classic horror feel of Resident Evil. Now on to the characters. This part gets a bit complicated. Early rumors, like those from Biohazard Declassified in November 2024, suggested that Leon S. Kennedy and Jill Valentine would be the main protagonists, with Chris Redfield and Barry Burton in supporting roles. This got fans excited since Leon and Jill are two of the most beloved characters in the series. However, in January 2025, Dusk Golem dropped a bombshell, saying that Jill's role had been significantly reduced or possibly cut altogether. Instead, Leon is set to be the central character. This likely ties back to a major reboot of the project in 2021, when Capcom shifted focus from a multiplayer game to a single-player horror experience. We don't know why Jill was sidelined, but many fans are still hoping for at least a cameo appearance. As for the story, details are scarce, but the rumors suggest that Resident Evil 9 will continue the Megamycete storyline from Resident Evil 7 and Village. One leak claims the story takes place 4 years after Village, with Leon sent to investigate a company on the island that is cloning Evelyn using the Megamycete. Rose Winters also appears in the story, with her blood being used to develop a vaccine. However, since the game was reworked in 2021, some of these details might have changed. What's clear is that Capcom wants to deliver a gripping, horror-focused narrative that keeps us on the edge of our seats. Let's move on to gameplay. Early speculation suggested that Resident Evil 9 might be an open-world title, similar to what we've seen in Dragon's Dogma 2 or Monster Hunter Wilds. But in February 2025, Dusk Golem corrected that, saying the game will be third-person and primarily focused on survival horror elements. This likely means we'll be getting a more classic Resident Evil experience, tense, atmospheric, and terrifying, much like Resident Evil 7. Capcom is reportedly putting a massive budget behind this game, and its development cycle has been the longest in the franchise's history, so we can expect an ambitious and detailed experience.
Come on, wake up. If you're really Ada, I know you can pull through this. We both can.
I was just resting my eyes.
You shouldn't sleep on your job.
When it comes to platforms, nothing has been officially confirmed, but it's reasonable to assume that Resident Evil 9 will release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Given the technical demands of the game and Capcom's ambitions, it's highly unlikely it'll be available on last-gen consoles. Here's another fun fact. Resident Evil 9 has reportedly been in development since 2017, making it the longest developed game in the franchise. Initially, it was meant to be an open-world multiplayer game, but after the success of Resident Evil 7 and the positive reception of single-player experiences, Capcom completely rebooted the project in 2021. Now, the focus is on delivering a polished, horror-driven single-player game that aims for critical acclaim. Let's recap everything we know as of May 25, 2025. Capcom confirmed the game is in development in July 2024, with Kosher Nakanishi directing. A hidden teaser with a Roman numeral 9 was spotted in the Resident Evil 4 Remake sales celebration video. The game will likely be revealed in 2025, possibly at Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards. It's expected to launch in 2026. The story will likely continue the Megamycete arc from Resident Evil 7 and Village, set on a Singapore-inspired island. Leon S. Kennedy is the main protagonist, while Jill Valentine's role may be minimal. Gameplay will be third-person with a focus on survival horror. Target platforms are expected to be PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Of course, we have to remember that much of this is based on rumors, and nothing is official until Capcom confirms it. But based on credible insiders and Capcom's track record, this is the best picture we have of Resident Evil 9 for now. So what do you think? What surprises do you think Resident Evil 9 might have in store? Will you miss Jill, or are you excited to see Leon take the lead again? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest gaming news. Thanks for sticking with me until the end, and until the next video, take care.